आज से अब से इस चर्च का नाम पायनियर मेमोरियल चर्च ऑफ सेवेंथ डे एडवेंटिस्ट कर्मटार।
The first Adventist missionaries arrived in Calcutta, India, in the late 1890s to spread the Three Angels message. They opened the first SDA mission station in Karmatar, 168 miles west of Calcutta, in 1898. Among the missionaries was Pastor and Mrs. Doris A. Robinson and Mr. and Mrs. Frederick Brown. At this time, the effects of the devastating fury of the 1896 famine left many children orphaned and homeless. Here they opened an orphanage, dispensary, and school for orphans, with Pastor Robinson in charge of the school, Mr. Brown running the dispensary, while Mrs. Robinson cared for the orphanage. In 1899, Karmatar was reeling under a highly contagious smallpox epidemic. With compassion for the plight of the locals over themselves, the missionaries plunged into caring for the sick. In that same year, one of the orphans fell ill, and Mrs. Robinson brought him to their home to better care for him. By the time the disease was diagnosed as smallpox, Brown, who had been treating the child, was struck by the same deadly scourge. The smallpox spread to Robinson, and soon the epidemic afflicted many of the workers in Karmatar and a number of children in the orphanage. Robinson and Brown were both buried here. Frederick Brown died on December 21st, 1899, and just a week later, Robinson too died. The work discontinued for a while, but later, many more dedicated missionaries came to continue the work. Thereafter, the Karmatar mission grew, with an official press in 1905, the setup of the first Northeast India Union headquarters in 1922, a hospital in 1930, and a church. However, in 1909, the printing press was moved to Lucknow. The hospital moved to Ranchi in 1933, and the Union also moved away to Delhi in 1971. What was left in Karmatar was a school and a church. In recent years, the Karmatar church was unused, being in a dilapidated condition, with cracked walls, broken doors, windows, and false ceiling falling apart.
I present before God myself that He will use me.
The Northern India Union planned to refurbish the church as a centenary project and was committed to bringing it back to its original glory. In memory of the missionaries who labored and died in the service of the Lord. On February 29th, the newly refurbished church was inaugurated by Pastor Esdras Lakra.
Seventh-day Adventist Church is renovated.
Now the people are entering into the house of worship. Yes.
Officers, donors, lay members, and well-wishers were also there. Tears of joy rolled down the cheeks of many present who had once worshipped here and had to discontinue due to the poor condition of the church. The newly refurbished church was dedicated by Pastor V.P. Singh.
तो आज से अब से इस चर्च का नाम पायनियर मेमोरियल चर्च ऑफ सेवेंथ डे एडवेंटिस्ट करमटार.
The SDA Church Karmatar has now been renamed as Pioneer Memorial Church of Seventh-day Adventists, in memory of the pioneers who brought the Adventist truth to India and sacrificed their lives for our future.